see if I can get in the chat. Blue Dolphin lost on... I want that chat puppet. Give me that chat puppet. Is that still a thing? Yeah, pop it out. Go away the rest. And of course I'm not logged into Twitch on Chrome. 1 second. I am back on a different computer, so I had to do a little setting up, and I ran out of time. But oh yeah, they're sending me emails with codes. 1 second. How does it look? How does it sound, audio-wise and stuff like that? Let me know in the chat. I can read the chat, I just can't type in it yet. There we go. I typed in it. My mic is a little quiet. I bet I juiced it a little bit. How's that? I'm not sure I like the chat being so... I mean, I know some people do the chat being like transparent and everything. I think I need it to be a little less transparent. We'll try that. If that's too much. And I'm going to put it like sort of down here, so it's above the menu bar. I'm trying to do like a full screen stream. I don't usually do that, and I'm here on my iMac, which has a much bigger screen. I can probably like show you a reflection of it in the back of my iPhone. Maybe. It's about 4 of my laptops put together. Cakewalker, you're late. It's all right. I'm late too. Looks like it's all green though. This computer is a little bit older than my laptop, but it's way more powerful because it's a desktop and has a lot more memory and 8 cores or something like that. So I can actually have a game running and stream from it at the same time, not go off an iPad. I might still do an iPad-based stream sometimes, but we'll see. I have to look up here at the camera. Yeah, figuring things out. Yeah, get a green screen going. Does OBS support like non-green screen background replacement? That would be nice to do that, because I'm not gonna like buy a green screen. I definitely don't want to have this weird wine meme thing behind me. Anyways, Brittany enjoys that. All right, I'm gonna put the chat up here. I keep looking at it down there in OBS, but I can look at it up here. It's a little better. Yeah, Lou Dolphin, send feedback. Yeah, so Spirit Island has come out since last time, and it looks like a lot of people are playing it. We are getting a really good response to it here on Handelabra Live. We're the developers, so give you some of that insight. We've gotten about 400 individual feedback messages so far, just from in-game feedback. I'm sure there's a lot more, not like, you know, if you count forums and Reddit and Board Game Geek and all that stuff. So we've been getting tons of feedback of all sorts. You know, a lot of mostly like, please add this feature, or here's an idea, or that sort of thing. It's really good. Not a ton of bugs. There's still some bugs. We're actually going to be playing on an internal build here with some fixes and things. Let's pop into the options. There's some new options. We can change the graphics level now. We can choose different board styles. We're going to show the new 3D Classic board here. Gorgo Primus, the menu is meant to engage you in the story of Spirit Island. as you learn about, being one with the island, you won't need the text. That's the idea. You can click on it right away. You don't need to wait for the invaders. I can show you maybe about how quickly you can click on it. Let's do that. Close the game, start the game. Oh, I'm actually updating. Okay. Awkward. Updating. Yep, at the start you won't know what the different options are because, spoiler alert, you are probably a colonizer as well. I'm a colonizer. That's part of my heritage. Most of us are. And so most of us, that is the perspective. See, look, I can click on stuff right away. I can go to the new game without having to wait. So yeah, so as you get more familiar with the game, as you get more in tune with Spirit Island, you don't need to wait for the invaders to click on things. So yeah, so try to have a little bit of reflection maybe about that. It's not silly, it's serious. And we have received plenty of feedback on that, don't worry. All right, so I'm gonna play with one spirit. Let's take any spirit. Let's try playing, we'll play a scenario. I think I haven't played a scenario on stream, so I'm going to choose one of those. We got Lightning Swift Strike. That sounds good. And let's play, why don't we take a vote for what scenario we're gonna play from the chat. The first that gets 2 votes will be the scenario that I choose. Blitz. Blitz with lightning is silly, so Lou Dolphin, you didn't vote. Well, you voted too late, so it's too late. So let's pull up Blitz. Blitz is a weird scenario because it makes everything fast. So there's no slow phase basically at all. All powers are fast, basically, is what happens here. And that interacts with lightning in some weird ways that I'll talk about. If powers are already fast or made fast are 1 less energy, and you get a rebate if they cost 0, you gain 1 energy. When you're exploring once per board, add an additional invader. If the island becomes blighted, you put 1 less blight per player on the blight card. And at the start, we put additional, so we have a sort of longer first part of the healthy blighted island thing, but it's shorter in the second part. And then the invaders get to go again at the start of the game. So you're starting straight off with the Ravage. So let's turn on the blight card and let's go for it. So this is the classic 3D map here. This is the first Explorer. And also, I think this is not doing the right thing. You should have to add an extra Explorer, but it's not doing that. That is a bug that will get fixed up, maybe for the next build, because there's a couple other things we want to get into the build. So this is actually slightly easier than it should be. All right. Oh, it gave it to me on the last Explorer, but not on the first Explorer. All right, so yeah, that's a little bright. We'll maybe adjust that. It's getting washed out. I'll talk to Jennifer about adjusting that maybe. We can go and actually change the map in game now. That's a new thing. But actually, look, there's still, oh, right, we just didn't have the highlighting. Okay, so otherwise, fine. So still some things to deal with that. So I could go back and choose a different land, maybe. think I have an idea of why that's doing that. Cool. Yeah, so with Blitz, we have to add an extra invader. So let's see. For this, I kind of want to think about, are we going to be able to deal with these ravages? And so like maybe just putting them on that mountain is okay. I don't know why I get to put them on the mountain. Oh, is it like, is it, but it's only letting me do one. This is weird. It's like letting me choose between either of the explorers to add an extra one. That's definitely wrong. Yeah, it says when exploring once per board, so that counts for the setup ones. There's, to me, no question about that, but that's something that we'll fix. So lightning, my cards have Raging Storm, destroying towns. I just don't have that much energy, but we might be able to get away with having less energy. So if we can get rid of some of these guys, that would be good. So let's put this in here and we'll like blow it up. Because we definitely don't want that to cascade, but we're gonna destroy all of them. So I think we want to get energy. So let's add a presence and gain energy and get more card plays. Well, let's make sure we can play one. So we want to play Raging Storm. That's going to actually cost one less because we're going to make it fast. So that's 2. This is going to be definitely one we can use. That's going to be 1, so 3. And we get rebates back. So we have enough energy doing that, so we can add more card play. More card play. Yeah, so I can play Raging Storm. I can play... Interesting, so yeah, I can play Lightning's Boon to get a rebate. I don't get a rebate. I thought I get a rebate. Maybe not. Keep forgetting how things work. Well, I definitely want to play Raging Storm, right? But I can use my innate power to destroy that town if I get the right elements, right? Well, I won't get enough elements. So I can play both of these and I'll get the elements. Okay. That'll do. I just want to make sure to destroy the town. The chat is blocking the top of the cards. The text of the cards. Well, what if I put it over here? That might be better. Put this over here. Put the chat up there. Let's try that. It's still experimental. I can probably like tuck that little weird scroll bar over. Yeah, okay. Let's try that. I have the game covering up OBS, so that's what I don't like about full screen gameplay. That's true. Well, I'm trying it out. If I might end up going away from it again. I suppose I'm like covering up the bottom right here, so I could put my, yeah, this might be okay. Mostly there's nothing, like with only one spirit, there's nothing in the other corners because it's set up to like, those might have spirits there, so. Evil Dice Monkey, you are a guinea pig for us, it's true. So if I, oh right, this one normally costs 1, right? That's why it's, I think. If I use this power, oh, it is normally cost 0, so I get a rebate on it. Or no, this just makes everything cost 1 less, right? So normally costs 1, but then when I make it fast, it costs, I get a rebate, or whatever. I don't remember what the card normally does. But when I make cards fast, I get a rebate, so that's really nice. I can use Lightning Boon, because why not? I can use this to, I can do this before or after. Yeah, we can clear these mountains So I can Raging Storm here. I think that makes total sense. I'm thinking if I can like do something to... Yeah, I probably shouldn't have put an town. Probably shouldn't have put an explorer there. That's probably an error, but whatever. We're doing this. And then we're gonna blow up a town. Oh, we can only blow up one town, so that wasn't just gonna happen. But what I can do is bring some Dahan in here to help deal with the future issues that are going to happen in this place. And then this is going to destroy that town. Yeah, well, I shouldn't have put that there because I could have just destroyed the town and then the Dahan would have killed the guy, right? I mean, I can still go back. I'm going back. Spirit Island. I can go back. Right? All the way to the setup at this point. Oh, one thing, I don't know if anyone suggested it, but what I want to do is add, like, if you click and hold on undo or like right click it or something, you can go back like further if you can, like by phase or something, so that if you want to do this and go all the way back, you don't have to click like 20 times. You can just jump right back, like Sentinel style. Okay, so we found out that adding the Explorer there was dumb. I can add the Explorer anywhere else, basically. And actually, if I put him here, I can wipe out that, and they won't build there. That's totally better, right? Take Walker. Ray 1 doesn't need to be clicked a few times. It's supposed to, I mean, it shouldn't be. It should, if that's happening, it's saving too often. So if that's the case, you should report a bug about it so we can fix it. I think we still need to do this the same way. Play that, play these two. All right, we still don't get 2 town destroys, right? So actually what I don't want to play Raging Storm. I want to play Shatter Homestead so I can take out the town over here. Prevent a blight. I don't know if that might not be the right play. Might rather take the blight. But we'll see. Destroy the town there. We destroy the town there. Oh, and we still have Harbingers, right? So we just couldn't play Raging Storm and the other thing. Lude, you're a bad play. We're still going to move these guys in here so that they... Oh, and he can go in here and kill that guy. Perfect. These guys will... If we can do a defense, then these guys will destroy the thing. Hey, in each land defend 1 per Dahan. Well, that's... How did I get so much fear already? I'm just fearing it up. Destroying the towns, I guess. And Harbingers, yeah, I guess that'll happen. It's going to be sad until you get more cards. Yeah, I'll work on that. Alright, so they did build, and they did build, but the Ravages are stopped, and they've cleared those lands. And now we get a jungle. Lou Delphin, you haven't lost on stream, so I think you're still 100% on stream. Right? Okay. What are we going to do next turn? Reclaim, right? And gain. So you could get a major. That's true. I have 5 energy. If I want to like get rid of Lightning's Boon, which I almost never need as Lightning. Streamer, it didn't happen. So yeah, so if I have Raging Storm. Honestly, Raging Storm is going to be good to clear this. Maybe probably just let them build there. They're going to Ravage in these spaces, so I want to get something that has defense or something. That's true. Getting more cards so I don't have to reclaim as often is also good, but then I end up playing more cards and then have to reclaim because I play my entire hand every turn. That's what Lightning do. So I'm thinking, I mean, I could just put this guy, I guess he needs to go somewhere, right? So just put him here. I'm probably wrong. Yeah, I am feeling like getting a minor power. So I'm going to reclaim, because minor powers often have a lot of good defense. So let's do that. I do have a good defense. Oops. I should make that animated to that button. That would be good. Gain a minor power. That's nice. Not what I need right now, though. Pushing towns. It's nice, too. I think Drift Down into Slumber is really good because it's free energy. And yeah, there's also Lands of Haunts and Embers, which is really, really good, but also adds Blight. Though, I mean, adding Blight at this point, I like Drift because I'm dealing with jungles and sands right now, so it's the card I need right now. Even though normally it's not that great because of the restrictions on it. Yeah, Haunts and Embers, though. Just like send all your troubles away, but add Blight. Yeah, it's good. Alright, so I can play 3 cards. I want to play this so that this gets wiped with the defense, because that's going to defend 5. And they're doing 6 damage, so yeah, Gift could keep on giving. If I had also a Remove Blight, then I would maybe think about it more. I could clear this and keep them from building. This is still a problem. I'm probably gonna get, I'm not gonna get my innate, right? If I play this. So that's not gonna happen. So that is just gonna happen. So I think we want to make sure to prevent them from building here and just take it there. Take the Blight. I mean, I could let them build and destroy the I could destroy them here instead and let them build. Honestly, not necessarily a bad idea. Need Shatter Homesteads for defense to work. Where? Raging Storm is either to clear this or help clear that. I think Shatter Homesteads is the way to go here, because I don't need this for the elements or anything, and I don't need this, so. Yeah, I'm not playing an adversary, because I'm a weak boy. I'm getting 5 defend because that's jungle. I mean, sand. Oh wait, maybe it's just 4. Oh, it's instead defend 4. I thought it's also, it's 1 less. All right, then I'll just let that blight and blow up the town. That's fine. Basking is right. It's instead. I thought it was also. We'll Raging Storm here. Yeah, we have Shatter Homesteads. We're fine. Bubbles. Alright, we get another gross region there. And explore in the mountains. All-Star 64, this is the Blitz scenario. There is no slow phase. I mean, there is, because of, there can be, due to expansion stuff, but... and here's where you decide if you can get away with adding presence. Because eventually you need to start playing more cards with lightning. They're going to build here and not here, that's good. They're going to do a Ravage here, which is not great. We could, like, send that Dahan away so that they don't kill it. So this is a turn where I could potentially just not reclaim so that I can get more presence going, which might be a good idea. Basically, just get more card plays going. Where you scold me for not... I had stuff to do, all right? Yeah, I think I'm going to add lots of presence and play these cards just to get the free energy. And save the Dahan here. And they're going to blight this, but then we'll wipe them out. So, yeah, I want to do that. And then, do I want more presence further away? I mean, it might be... It's not really useful. I don't have that many, like, 0 range powers. I might end up getting one, though, so... Let's go with down here so that it doesn't get blowed up. And we'll play these as I mentioned. And we will do this to get, because I'm going to reclaim them anyways, so we may as well. I want to push this guy out of here so that we get a fear and he doesn't get killed. Ooh, we get a fear card. Maybe they won't do anything. Oh, perfect. They're not going to build here. You two can just go and hang out in here with everyone else. So we'll blow you all up. Yeah, Blitz is not all about the long game. All right, we get exploring in the wetlands. That's fine. And they add an extra one down here, closer to where I am, I guess. I guess I'm closer to that one for a sacred site, so maybe it's better to put it over there. Should save before that decision, so I don't have to go back through that. Okay, reclaim. I can play 5 cards. And I have 5 cards. Let's get a minor power, though. Ooh, Elemental Boon. Elemental Boon is nice. And free. Each Dahan deals 1 damage to a different invader. That could be good. Maybe. Enticing Splendor lets you... I do have a lot of blight around, so that gets harder to use for me. And a bit less good solo. Yeah, you don't get the double elements. But it's still 3 of the elements you want instead of being forced to whatever you've got. But these... what do I want? Fire and air and a little water. So these other cards don't give me what I need, really. I have air for days, so it's not really... Every other card I have has air. So I honestly might want Elemental Boon so I can get the more fire and water. Like if I play... 4 fire? I could play these 4, but if I get 5 fire and a water, I get to go also, like I get to blow all the things up all the time. It's fun. This turn they're not even ravaging, they're just building over here. And these like effects are not awesome, so yeah, Elemental Boon. I can use Raging Storm to clear out one of these. I have so much energy. I can just play all my cards all the time. I just want to make sure not to like play too many because I don't need to. I think Harbingers is probably good. I can get a fear off of it. Elemental Boon most likely. I don't need drift down at all. So I'll play all the other cards and probably just reclaim them again. This scenario do anything to speed up the invaders. It also does a double invaders at the start of the game. So I'll pull it up. Additional set of actions at the end of setup. So they do explore, build, explore. They add the extra explorer. And if you get the island blighted, you have a much shorter end game. So you don't want that. I actually would like to find a restore card, which I haven't yet. So I already unlocked the second level of Thundering Destruction, and Elemental Boon is going to let me unlock the final level, which is overkill, but awesome. So you may as well use like Boon and Elemental Boon to unlock full power. Destroy a town or city, and a town, city, and a town, city. They don't have a land that has that much in it. So I'm just going to blow this stuff up. And we're going to use... Ooh, Terror level 2! Oh, we're going to win. Here's where we win. Okay. I could use Harbingers, or I could just win. Alright, that was a game. I mean, I didn't have an adversary, so difficulty 0 still. They run away. Why don't you just win? Play your best power. Hey, that ending song is nice. Winning song. What's my score, though? That's what I need to know. 27. Alright. Let's play something else. Let's take another random spirit. Let's try... What did we do last time? Did we do Brandenburg, Prussia? Let's try Sweden. I've never actually, like, besides testing, played Sweden to try to win or anything. Probably gonna die. We have river. That's fine. Level 4 Sweden. You want me to just straight like lose a lot? I mean, I can play this. Let's play this. I'm gonna lose. I don't really try to play games to lose, so we'll see what happens. This is not my forte. I'm not a good Spirit Island player. How's the layout working for everyone? The chat up in the corner, me in this corner, Handelabra live, be in there. That could probably go like in the bottom left corner, just in case there's a button there or something. Let's move that over there. I guess that was in the way of cards, right? That was a complaint, so let's put that back there. Layout's pretty good. Yeah, I'll see if I can do like a background swap in OBS for Mac, but as far as I know, that's not a thing. So yeah, that's with two spirits. I'm not planning on playing multi-spirit games a whole lot on stream, so with two spirits, the other spirit comes down here where I am, so I would like move my camera to another corner. As long as you aren't cornered. Haha. Next one, Hankroyd. Cool, so here we are. What does Sweden do? Bad things. Okay, stage 2 escalation. I'm going to do a Lou Dolphin here. Swayed by the invaders. After invaders explore into each land this phase, if that land has at least as many invaders as Dahan, replace one Dahan with one town. So that's when the little icon, escalation icon, shows up. So we have to watch out for that happening. Basically, in that stage, we want to watch out. I'm not making fun of you, Lou Dolphin. I am lovingly imitating you. In the best possible way. So on the stage 2, we want to try to make sure that the Dahan outnumber the invaders, or they get replaced, and that's terrifying. So I've never played this at all, so jumping in level 4 is not a good idea. Heavy mining. So we also have different fear card distribution. We have more fear cards in the deck that makes the game harder to win. If the invaders do at least 6 damage to land during Ravage, add an extra Blight. Doesn't cascade or strike presence. Population pressure at home, level 2. On each board, add a city. What? Fine steel for tools and guns. Towns deal 3 damage and cities deal 5 damage. Don't like this. I don't like this at all. During setup, after adding all their invaders, discard the top card of the invader deck and add a town. So it shortens the invader deck also. Okay, so we have an extra city on the board and an extra town on the board. That's fun. So they're gonna build a town here and a town here this turn. We just gotta deal with what we gotta deal. Brian Wilfon's thinking, nope. Well, me too, but listen, you put me into this. I'll do my best. I probably should be jumping into these more difficult things. So, starting for River, we've got Boon of Vigor, LOL. Flash Floods, LOL. River's Bounty, LOL. Actually really good, right? Because we want to generate more Dahan to prepare for stage 2. Wash Away, so good. 1 energy for 3 pushing, including towns. So good. Deal with it. Yeah, so my innate, if I can unlock that and push more things, that's going to really help with that future Ravage. So I really probably want to play both of these 2 cards this turn. Because I don't think, well, I could Flash Flood to try to stop that build. This is the eternal dilemma of River, right? Do you Flash Flood, or do you like Flash Flood for that 1 skip, or do you do something probably better by Wash Away? It might not be a quick game. We'll see. Yeah, probably I'm going to add Presence. I could try to gain another card, but if I add Presence more, I can get to the second card play and start getting more energy, maybe try to get more card plays going. If I want to play Flash Floods, I need to get more energy, definitely. That's a problem. Like, playing Flash Floods sucks because it's so expensive. So I think I'm going to go with Wash Away and River's Bounty. Playing Flash Floods, like, that 1 extra energy, like, you paid for that down the road. And it's not good. So we definitely want to do a card play 1. I want to have some presence here, but I also don't want to lose it due to a Ravage, which is probably going to happen there. Like, I might be able to defend there, but that's not going to be a given because we're not going to get that city out of there. So I'm going to build a river over this way to get a sacred site over here, but I'm going to avoid being in that land. I probably should go on the card plays. I'm going to go on the energy because I might want to Flash Flood next turn. And we're going to play Wash Away and River's Bounty. So yeah, so we're going to be able to, they're going to build, but we're going to be able to push away the stuff that they build into a safer region. In the slow phase, you have more information than in the fast phase. You just have to get your head around it. Yeah, River is in the intro game because, in my opinion, learning the game with Lightning puts you off on the wrong foot because you start really focusing on fast and dealing with stuff in fast, but that is not the best way to learn the game or be effective at the game. So you gotta get thinking about how the slow phase works right away. And River does have Flash Floods. It's a fast power that does a damage, and so you can Band-Aid stuff with it, but you just have to be careful. All right, so Wash Away, we can get stuff out of here. We can get guys out of here. We probably don't want them to be dealing 6 damage, right? Because what? Extra blight. No good. I mean, not never choose Lightning Spirit, but just be aware if like that's what you're starting with, you're getting skewed. Vital Strength isn't a bad start spirit as well. I just find Vital Strength is like, you can't do enough at the start of the game. I don't think it's a great first experience. But yeah, it's too like it's slow, and that's the theme of the spirit, right? And it makes sense, but it's also, come on. So I think I want to definitely wash away these guys. River's Bounty doesn't care about anything. Okay, so what I can do, well, I'm just thinking about it. I can leave this guy here to kill himself against the Dahan. Yeah, Vital Strength teaches you not to defend. River teaches you not to double up presence, I guess, but there's only 2 lands where you get Sacred Sites for free, so on the map by yourself. I want these guys to not build, but I also want these lands to not blight. So this one is going to blight regardless, but I don't want it to blight by 2. So I think I'm going to next turn Flash Flood in here to kill this guy and let this thing happen. Probably. Well, yeah, what I can do is Massive Flooding. Just this guy. If I can push, yeah, okay. I don't want the, I mean, it doesn't super matter if the town is in there or not, right? Flash Floods is going to kill both of those guys because it does 2 damage. So if I can get this guy into here. Yeah, I mean, either way, I only need to push one of these. So let's do that. Send him into the wetland because I have more ways to deal with things there. Yeah, out of all the things that you learn wrong from, like every spirit has a special rule, right? So out of all the ones that you learn differently, I feel like Rivers is like, and Vitals are the least weird. Lightning's is the most weird because it screws up your approach to the game in significant ways. I learned the game with Lightning, and it took me a long time to undo that. So I personally know what it's like to have that happen. So here, I'm gonna bring these 2 guys in. Oh, that's 5 damage? Oh, I forgot that it's 5 damage. Right, so I'm definitely taking the town out of there. I forgot, because Sweden. I never played Sweden before, Vasking. It's your fault. All of your faults. This guy, Explorer, you go in there. This, go in the wetland, and I'll blow it all up somehow with magic. I'm not pushing them into the mountains because they'll build cities in there, and that's real bad. I'm going to use Flash Floods on this land. So the question is, do I reclaim now to do more? I could gain a card. I really want to be putting presents out. Boon of Vigor is like, I don't want to... If I play Boon of Vigor, I do unlock my innate, so I'm thinking gain and add a presence here so I can play something besides Boon of Vigor, probably. Push the mountains together, wipe them both. We need to see a cool loss anyways. Alright, well, we're playing Flash Flood and some other minor power. Maybe we can defend here. That would be cool. Yeah. I don't want to reclaim if I can help it, because you lose tempo not adding presence. I can actually set up a Sacred Site here. Is probably a good idea. And I want to be playing more cards. So +2 energy is not like the best, but it's forward progress. My cards are not that expensive overall. Because next turn, if I play Flash Floods, I'm gonna have 4 energy this turn. So I play Flash Floods that cost 2. That means next turn I have up to 4 energy to play. Still 2 cards. I hate this choice where it's like, you get no improvement, but you move towards improvement. Rampant Green shuts down Sweden. Cool. Well, that doesn't help me right now, does it? I think I'll go with the card plays one because I want to. I'm going to set up a sacred site here because this is going to be clear and safe. Safe is relative. So we're going to get a minor power. I mean, I could have waited to place my presence and that would have been smart. Gain a minor power. Okay, that is a good option actually. Call of Dahan Ways is nice. I don't really have a good use for it right now, but it's going to be really good for, I mean, that's a good way to stop and explore, right? Also potentially replace a town with a Dahan. This might be a good card against Sweden, right? Steve meant straight up just destroy and explore, or a town if you have mountain, which we're never going to have, or earth. Pushing guys per Dahan. Maybe that could work in this big area I have here right now. The elements don't work for me super well. We get sun, which is good, but yeah, I feel like with Sweden we want this. We want to replace invaders with Dahan. We want lots of Dahan. So let's play Flash Floods. And this is not guaranteed to work, but I will get my innate power so I can make it work. Most likely. And it's better than, I mean, Boon Vigor gets me an energy. Wow. Okay. Boon Vigor is good for multiple spirits. Don't get me wrong. Solo, not so much. Yeah, there were no defend cards in that pile. So that was not a thing. Okay, Flash Floods. Erase those. We blight here. This dies. They build a town here, but no cities or anything. Oh great, here's our... Oh no! That's happening in this place with all these Dahan. It's still happening there? What is all these things that are happening? Oh, that was terrifying. Okay. We had... What did we have? After invaders explore into each land. Yeah. Okay, so that just happened in each land. So here they explored and replaced a Dahan. Here they explored and replaced a Dahan. Just as we were about to fix that, they made it worse. So I should have been ready. I shouldn't have put 3 guys here, I should have been thinking about that and not put another town here, right? I put another town here. I didn't have to. I could have put them over there. That would have been smart. This is why I'm not smart. They're gonna build a city here and a town here and then win the game against me. So yeah, I can replace and explore. They're gonna ravage here too. I could actually send away. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get to gain a card. Maybe I'll get to gain a card that kills everyone in here. Wouldn't that be nice? Unlikely. I mean, I could push that town here. Is there literally... I mean, if I can get to this next turn, goodbye all those towns. That's not going to happen. I think we have to send this over here. Leave that guy alone. Go here. Yeah. Quick game, am I right? We'll see. So we need to reclaim now. And do we just go with a major power and hope we get lucky and can... But we only have 2 energy. Right? 4. 4 energy. What can we do with this land that's going to build a city and this one? We can wash away. We can send all those towns away, but I really want to kill them all. Major powers can potentially kill them all, right? So... Mist of Oblivion. That could do it if I had any other damage. 2 damage per Dahan. Ooh, that'll do it. That'll at least kill most of them. And I still have another energy to do something else. Defend 20. This card is really good, actually. So defend 20, I could hold on to and let the Dahan there kill. Like, the Dahan are going to hit back when they defend, right? So this is... Vigor is really good too. This is harder to use than defend 20. Just like, defend 20. Let's get Indomitable Claim. It also adds presence. It's really great. And it has both elements I need. Well, I don't need Earth except for the final level, but I'm not going to play it this turn. Goodbye, Boon of Vigor. I don't need to defend this turn at all. So we just need to set up. So I can just like bring all these towns into here, I guess. I can try to stop this from blowing up, but I don't know if I really can. I can like kill the town. I can't really do anything to the city. Indomitable lets you ignore the rules. Yeah, it says add a presence in target land even if you normally could not due to land type. So yeah. Mist, Oblivion, and Lightning. Yeah. So cities are my nemesis right now. I can only play 2 cards. Where are we at? They might explore. I'm worried about them exploring in a place where they're going to convert my Dahan. So if they explore in the sands, they're going to convert that guy. So I want to like get him out of there, but I can't before the fast phase, so, or for the phase, so whatever, I can't do that. I could go call the Dahan ways to try to sort of fight back. So I would need to do both this and this to try to, yeah. I'm still going to try to play the Dahan game. I'm going to try to play both games. River's bound to cost more stuff next turn. That's true, yeah. I can bring more Dahan in there to help deal with what's going on. So they build a town there. They build a city here, which they're going to get to blow up. They explore in the mountain. Fine. Right, so I can call it Dahan ways. I guess I can, or River's Bounty, I can bring one Dahan in. I would like to bring these guys, but I don't think that's gonna work. Let's just bring the one. I do get a conversion, Bertez, because I can push a guy with massive flooding if I want. And I want. because I can avoid him building here by pushing. This is gonna happen. There's nothing I can do about that unless I could try for another defend card, but that's like 20 damage or something silly. Oh, no conversions for Sweden, right. I guess I could send a guy from here over here and replace him. But over here, that means more damage against him, right? And that's going to be worth it because there's, what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 11 health, and that's now 12 damage from the Dahan, so that's going to kill them all. So, right. This is a lost cause in a bad way. There's a chance if I do this or this, I'm going to Indomitable Claim here for sure. Is that even enough? They're doing 17 damage, but it's defending 20. Yeah, I could try for light removal. Defend is not going to do anything here, right? So I could gain a power card. I could get up to 3 card plays. I don't have enough energy. Yeah, let's gain the power card first from Miner and see what I get, I think. Alright, Visions of Fiery Doom. Nice. 1 damage to each. Ooh. If I had taken Mist of Oblivion and I had that, Defend 10 is actually really good and enough, right? That's 10. That's what I need. I have to take that, right? Tell me if I don't. It is enough, isn't it? Oh no, that's right, it's not. It does. Oh, they each deal 3. I keep thinking they do 2. 6. Right, so we're short. Short by 1. I can't Flash Floods and Quicken and Indomitable, though. Nepicross. I think it's still... I can still prevent them from double blighting it, though. So it's probably still worth it. Maybe. Call to Migrate. Visions of Fiery Doom is okay. That would let me, like, push one of these away if I wanted. They're still doing 6 damage, right? That's the trigger. Still worth it to defend so they don't double blight it? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And the card I deleted, but again. Okay. Alright. I could play Wash Away. Yeah, I think we're going to go with card plays. And so I need to place a presence. Let's place it maybe over here where it's still near things but not. I don't have a good idea where to put it. Like, obviously, well, I mean, I could put it here because they're only going to... Putting it here isn't bad, right? Because they're going to blight and delete 1 presence. But then I still have another presence there. And I want to have a presence there. Tell me if I'm doing a dumb thing playing that. Okay. Indomitable. And Quicken. And Wash Away. Wash Away is going to help us block. Like, we can block the Ravage here by moving that away and stuff. The Pycross is about to submit a bug report. That bug has been fixed in this build that I'm playing right now, so stay tuned. No need to send a report. It is already listed on the early access Trello board. So make sure to check that as requested before you send a report. We'll find out if it's fixed here. We'll test it. Okay, so defend 20. Oh, we get to place a presence. Do we get to reclaim a card right now? That would be weird. Should I? uncover that now so that next turn, I'm going to reclaim all next turn, right? Like, obviously. So I may as well increase my, yeah, it's only during growth, so. And I can only place it at that land, so sure. That's fine. I'm happy to place it there. We'll put it here as well. I'm sure it's programmed right. Oh no. Memory fades to dust. Forget a power or destroy one of your presents. We've also gotten several bug reports saying, I've gotten the same blight card in a row. And it's like, yeah, there's only 2. Holy moly, fear. If there's only 2, you're going to get them in a row. A lot. That's just how it's going to work. If there were 100 and you get a few of the same in a row, that's still okay. Welcome to random numbers. So I actually can't rewind because there was no decisions. That bug was like in a situation where you'd be able to rewind before the Explorer, but they're exploring in coastal lands. Great, that's the worst. I mean, it doesn't have a flag on it, so that's something. The worst part of the base game, says Take Walker. Well, we just have to hope we'll have to have the game do well and we can add more. Okay, we survived, sort of. The land is blighted, but we're still here. We earned a fear card, 1 fear card from all of that. We killed, right, 4 towns and a city is 7 or whatever. 6? 6 fear. That's all the fear we've earned this game, I guess. So there you go. Yeah. Wash away is what I've got here. Don't have my innate. So I definitely want them not to build a city. So I'm going to wash away this, probably just into this death zone, right? Like, why not? Unless we want them to, if we can organize them blowing themselves up before they build there, but I don't think so, right? Like, we could just come back again with, oh, we have like no energy. Yeah, I don't think we can do anything really. Yeah, the wetland inland seems to be the way to go. If I head away to use the Ravage to kill them there, but I don't have a way to do that. So the Dahan are where they are right now, and I don't have a, like, I can gather them in the slow phase, but so they're just going to come into the kill box, as we say. Hang it with my presence. Okay, so as we said, I mean, we kind of need to reclaim, I guess. We could just flash floods this guy if we wanted to and let them build a city there. Maybe not. I could flash flood there and they would build a town. It's not the end, not necessarily the worst call to say we could reclaim a card. We could reclaim 1 more card. Pick up Quicken and kill one of these guys so that they don't impact grass. Gain presence, gain a card, get another moon card to trigger Call of the Han Ways. Oh, right. Yeah, flash flooding one of these towns so they only build a town and not a city. Oh, they're still going to build a city, right? No, they would build a town if I destroy a town. They build it. confusing myself here. They build if a land has more towns than cities. So if I get rid of a town here. Did phase 2 wetlands already go? I don't know. I think it did. Yeah, it did because it like converted my guys. That's reading the rules. That's what we do. Yeah, can we get our Dahan over there in time for that coastal ravage? If I gain a card that has, I guess I could gain Call of Dahan Ways and start bringing guys over, right? Yeah, we're planning to add a way to look at the discard. It's just not in there yet. If you bounty in there, you can gather the jungle. I mean, yeah, I mean River's Bounty, yeah. Gather the jungle. Yeah, I could gather them in there and do the big 20 defend in there, right? Okay, so we want to gain a power card. We want to use Flash Floods. We're going to get this so we can play another card, I think, right? Like, that makes sense? Or should we just play only Flash? I think we want to use River's Bounty this turn, and then next turn do the big Reclaim. Okay. And hopefully they don't do stuff there. Or in the jungle at all this game. Yeah, Reclaim 1. We need, for River's Bounty, we need range 0. So we need to have presence. I guess we could go through here. It might be nice to have presence here also. I have a Reclaim 1, so sudden contract to play the whole game. Yeah, Basking, I have a Reclaim 1 that I'm planning to use, so I'm going to put that there. And we're going to get a minor power, right? I just don't have enough energy to be playing major powers all the time. Okay. Defend 2 in every land where I have presence. Wow, defending 2, that's real good. Pull beneath the hungry earth. 1 fear and 1 damage. That's pretty good because we have this wetland here that we want to beat up on. Encompassing Warrant is real nice, but also not what I need maybe right now when they're doing like 50 damage on their ravages. 2 damage, push 1, but no blight, which is hard to use on this board. Devouring Ants. I don't like it killing guys. Encompassing Ward has the right elements. Pull Beneath the Hungry Earth has that moon that we were talking about. And I feel like that is the card I want. Pull Beneath the Hungry Earth. Because I can use that to blow up one of these towns that they're going to build next turn. If it's... Oh, but it's not the right land type, so I won't be able to. If I took Devouring Ants, I could blow up the thing, but it would kill a guy. I don't want that either. The poor Dahan. Yeah, I don't want to kill the Dahan. I need them to not die. You can make more. Yeah. But I need to make more and... Devouring Ants combos with Indomitable Claims threshold. I didn't even think about that. 3 fear, if invaders are present, invaders skip all actions in target land this turn. Well, that's good. I mean, not sarcastically. It's good. Ward is like an elemental boon for you with upside. Oh, because it has exactly my... Yeah. Plus, yeah, that's fair. Why do you have all these good ideas for me? What do I need for an Indomitable? Oh, so that card also combos with... So that card's not useful for me this turn, though, right? Because they're ravaging in places where it doesn't matter. It plans to max out the innate take ward. That's fair. It has the elements, exact elements. Okay. I don't know. I'm going to take your advice here. So we're going to take River's Bounty, I think, here so that we can bring the Dahan. That's like, this is our best Dahan moving card. And we need the Dahan to come over here and beat up those guys. Right? Oh, can they not do it fast enough, though? They're going to ravage. They're not going to be fast. I can bring these guys, I guess. Not, yeah, those guys, not the other guys. Okay. Alright, so we're playing River's Bounty and we're playing Flash Floods. We get our Massive Flooding also. Soon I will get to play more cards. But I have no energy. So what are we doing? We're blowing up a town here so they don't build a city. Ah. I could block a build, but... Oh, right, we also have to do this. Forget a power or destroy a presence. Well, I mean, I have presence to spare in this one, so doing that. It doesn't affect me, right? So it's too late if you say it did. Remove one from a coastal land. Oh, okay. I think... Which one do I care most about? We were planning to... We're going to take the Dahan out of here and bring them in here. I guess there's a danger. If they explore jungle, I lose a Dahan here, right? So I need to do this one. They do a Null Ravage. Yeah, jungle protects Dahan in case they explore there. Unless we're on phase 3 now. They explore the sands anyways. Alright, so River's Bounty. So we can evaluate, I guess, because... So they're going to build a town here, they're going to build a town there. We can take... This is like a weak spot for us, but we can use Massive Flooding to send that guy away. We could also move the town out of here, because they're going to ravage there. So there's different things we can do. We're certainly doing this, right? So there's no question there, I don't think. The question is, where do we use our Massive Flooding? Do we want to prevent the build back here? Or move this town into the kill box? I mean, these Dahan are not going to kill everything anyways. It's more preventing them from ravaging here. I will have my other defend card if I want to play it. Except I won't have enough energy to do anything. I guess I'll have Flash Floods again. So I could just kill it. Send them out in town to your main kill box. Handle sands later. Fair. Like to this kill box. Yeah, because this one can't kill that. Watch out for the wetland snakes, yeah. Yeah, I think sending them in here is probably best. This mountain is just like, what's happening in here? They can't get a foothold in the mountains at all. Oh, I got a notification on Reddit from about Spirit Island. Surprise. Okay, reclaim cards. Probably, I mean, I have 3 card plays, and if I only reclaim 1, that seems... Energy is a big problem, because I only have 4 energy. So that is a thing. So, but I could reclaim 1 and play Ward and the 1 other card. I think I need to reclaim. And then start getting presents to get more energy. Start focusing on that. But this does give me 1. This gives me enough to play the big defend, which is what I need this turn. So, and if I take a minor power, I might find a free one. I think, right? There are 0 cost minor powers. Let's see. Yeah, there's one. There's another one. Okay, so with this turn, we're definitely playing Indomitable Claim to defend here, add presence, and we might be able to get the bonus ability on it as well. If we can... Oh no, we don't have enough elements. We would need a free card that has Earth on it. Right, so Enticing Splendor... Basically, I'm mostly looking at the ones that cost 0 because I could play them this turn. Enticing Splendor will let me gather. That's really good. Lets me gather Dahan again. You don't want the bonus ability. I guess that's true. We want to kill the guys. You can always skip it. Dark Entangled Woods. 1 fear. I mean, I wouldn't be able to play this turn, but potentially could use it. This one just adds 2 fear and lets us potentially push in the slow phase. Enticing needs no blight. Yeah, so that is hard to use. Drought adds blight, so probably a non-starter for us. So elements-wise, Enticing Splendor is closer to what we need because neither of them have the elements that we need the most. I don't think we're going to get our innate because nothing has water on these. Yeah, range 0 cards. So Shadows of the Burning Forest, maybe? I can use it on any land with range 0, which is most of these. If it's just 2 fear, but if it's mountain jungle, yeah, I'm only gonna have 4 energy this turn, so I'm really looking to play this turn if I can. But if it doesn't make any sense, I won't. But this would let me push stuff out of jungles that I don't have any presence in, so that doesn't work. But I can push a guy to the mountains, I guess. Free fear, yeah. That's my thing is Shadows of the Burning Forest here. Replace it with a major, yeah. Gathering Enticing Splendor is nice because you can prevent builds really easily with it. Like I could do that and like keep this guy from building. That's one thing I really like about Enticing Splendor. But I actually don't have a land to play it in, do I? Right? So because of the range 0. So yeah, let's take the Shadows and let's play all of our cost 0 cards, because I think they all make sense. Yeah, we definitely want River's Bounty, and we don't have to play River's Bounty this turn, but it gives us more damage over here, so why don't we do that? Oh, it'll give us more of something. When it gives us more Dahan, that's what we need. It's not a loss yet. Still happen. So I'm going to go with energy gain because we are really energy poor. Playing 4 cards is going to be nice, but that's going to be next. No innate, yeah. Forget a power to destroy presence. Well, we can destroy the presence we just put down. They ravage. So we have 6 damage. I think we definitely want to take out the city. And one of the towns and one of the explorers, because they don't have any slow damage going. Yeah. Fear card. And we're gonna get another fear card from that. And yeah, they're building. They're building. Oh, good. Finally, the jungle comes into play. But there's no Dahan for them to replace. I guess that was only the escalation, so. Yeah, 2 level 2 fear cards. Right, because, yeah, it's going to be at level 2. But I am still terrified. So this is going to let us push an explorer and a town, which is nice. I wish I could push 2 towns. Excuse me. I mean, I don't have to do it. I mean, but it makes sense to do it in those places. Oh, I don't have presence in those places. Oh, I have presence here. Okay. Okay, yeah, so because it's range 0, I can only do it in certain areas. So Ravage is happening in the sands, building in the mountains and jungles. So I can keep them from building in this space, basically, by moving them out of here, is probably what makes sense. I could clear this area, but they're not doing anything in that area. I mean, not yet. I could, like, push them into this Ravage here and do another big defend. That's something I could do, is I could push these guys into here and bring Dahan into here to blow them up in that land. I can only push from mountain jungle though. So yeah, so I think moving them into this area to kill them with Dahan makes sense. So bring in the Dahan from this land. 9 damage in the sands, right? 5, 8, 9. So I can make it 11 and use the defend 10 card in there. And then these Dahan will do 6 damage to take out the important buildings. And these guys won't build in the mountains. Yay, fear. I mean, they don't have to go there, but... Oh, right, I can only push 1 of each. Well, what do I push 1? I think that's still fine. Alright, so yeah, I don't need to reclaim. I can focus on getting more energy. I do get a free reclaim. So I probably want to keep getting River's Bounty to, like, keep getting my army. But having this big defend is going to be really handy to always have available if I need it. I do need a Sacred Site. Oh, for Quicken, right. Which I can make. I could do this, or I could gain a power card. If I add 2 presents, I could start getting 4 energy and 4 card plays. That seems good. Why don't I do that? If I have 4 cards I want to play, right? That's the... So I want to play Quicken to defend there. I could Flash Flood to stop a build. I also have Encompassing Ward, which is good for more defense if I needed it. They're going to Ravage over here, which kind of sucks, but I don't know if I can do anything about it easily. I mean, I could Indomitable Claim there, but that seems like a waste of 4 energy. Yeah, that might just let that blight this turn. This is more, they're going to build a city here, right? So that's more concerning to me. I don't really have a lot of ways to deal with things to stop them from building all that stuff. Reclaim the energy card. What energy card? Oh, right, I could flood and do encompassing ward if I put a presence there. Right. But I think it'd be better to prevent them from building over there, right? Than just letting them blight that once. That's my feeling about that. Yeah, I think I have pretty good card synergy here. So what if I play 4 cards? What do I get for innates? I'm gonna play this that doesn't really do anything for my innates. Can I get this one? Yeah, I could. 2 damage, push up to 3. Buildings are the main problem. Yeah, exactly. Especially building a city here really sucks, but I don't think I can stop that right now. So I think I want to do double add presence. And then next turn it's going to be a big reclaim turn. And then we'll see. So, I mean, I could play Encompassing Ward is good elements. And right, I would need to Flash Flood and because that's doing 3 damage that town because of Sweden. So Ward I would only play for the elements, but I actually do need to play it for the elements, right? If I want the second level of that. I'm going to reclaim anyways. I don't need if I... Actually, I'm going to reclaim River's Bounty and play that, so I don't need to play that. Okay. I want to get to 4 card plays. I probably want to like just get my presence spread out more. So that I can use some of those abilities. I don't know if this is unwise. I can go to 5 card plays, but I need more energy too. I'm going to spread out like this. Let's get River's Bounty, I think. That has the elements I need. And it's free to play. No. No, Bertez. You need the Sacred Site. Oh, that's right. I forgot. That's why we rewind. Okay. Well, maybe I want the Sacred Site. I want more presence in that jungle, because that's a worse area than the... I can use that card again next turn up here. Potentially. So, River's Bounty. Okay. Sacred Site, right, for Quicken the Earth Struggles. That's going to go there for defend 10. Flash Floods is an option to stop that thing. Let's go with River's Bounty for sure. Let's go with, yeah, Flash Floods, we can stop a build, and it's expensive. It's so expensive. 2 for 1 damage, even for 2 energy for 2 damage? Like, no. Call of Dahan Ways, yeah, I like that as well. That gets us replacing a town. Wash Away is nice too. Call of Dahan Ways, we're going to replace a town with Dahan. I really like that. We're going to be overflowing with Dahan. We have, we're short on our, we weren't going to be able to get our end innate, but next turn maybe. So let's do it. All right, Flash Floods, Quicken the Earth. Quicken the Earth is going here. Flash Floods, I'm feeling probably the jungle because we don't have presence there. And here we do, so. All right, we need to destroy, I mean, I guess I could destroy the presence here. I don't need it anymore, right? I defended there, so. I could also forget a power, but I don't know if I want to do that. I like this is a pretty solid fear generator, and that pushing can be handy. I I feel like destroying the presence here isn't too bad. Because I have like a presence generating thing. I know I'm going to run out soon. I think I can get away with another destroy presence. One more time. We get a fear card too. If there's not build in lands where Dahan outnumber them. Well, they weren't going to build there anyway, were they? So, big whoop. Each player chooses a different land. In chosen lands, gather up to 2 Dahan. Yeah, they're not building in the lands that they weren't building in. In chosen lands, gather up to 2 Dahan, and then 1 damage if Dahan are present. So we can block a build with this. Do we want to get them over here? I think preventing the build is the way to go. So we can like gather a couple Dahan. Here we want to leave as many Dahan in here as we can. Because we're doing 6 damage, we can almost clear it entirely. So I just want to probably just bring 1. Maybe, yeah, we're past the flag thing, right? So probably this land, because here we have presence and it's easier to deal with things. So I'm going to bring 1 Dahan out of here. Oh, and they don't build there. Well, they weren't going to build there. Now, 6 damage. Blazing Renewal, Bertez is in the game, I believe. We get a Blight. And this gross old city. We're doing better than I thought. Knock on wood. Still terrifying. Exploring in the sands and the wetlands. We already saw it go by. It's major power. Yeah, there it is. Unlikely we'll see that again. Once we gain tons of major powers, more than we can possibly gain in the game before it ends. Oh yeah, so that's gross. Okay, so they're going to be ravaging in the sands again. Here is fine. Wetlands here is fine. We just don't have enough cards to deal with all of those ravaging at the same time. You can always look at the power discards by clicking on here, yeah. Well, always, I think if they're active to choose from, you can right-click instead of clicking, but generally clicking. All right, so we can do 2 damage from a sacred site, so we could like do 2 damage over here and push some of this stuff away if we wanted to. Might be good to do it here so we can, they don't build anything. We can make them not build anything there. Just push everything into this kill box. I feel like that's probably a good idea. Everyone go in here. If you can kill the city now, you can go to tier level 3 and win. Oh, interesting. I don't think I can kill it this go, though. Oh, right, because that's a lot of terror for level 3. You think I can get to terror level 3 before the next build? That seems far away. Yeah, I don't know if that's... I need only 13 terror, only 13 fear to go. Yeah. That's a lot of cards, yeah. Yeah, this is ravaging next turn, so we could just prevent that by doing this. I think I still need to keep them from building, just sort of consolidate. We can set up our trap here for them. So it might make sense to, let's see what our numbers are. So if I River's Bounty over here, bring in a couple guys, make a new one. Pop. And turn a town into a Dahan. This is going to wipe this zone if I pop my defend on there, so that's taken care of. I do need to make a sacred site there or use my big one next turn. So yeah, then I have 8 damage there and 3, 5. I can send more guys over here to deal with it. So right now they're doing, what, 9 damage, so they can do up to 11 safely. 3, 5, 6. Yeah, I can send both these explorers in here and they'll get killed. The pop sound thinks he disconnected. It might be from sentinels. Yeah, there's probably a couple sounds that are from. The pop is when like a, oh, I guess, and that was it? It's like, oh, I thought I could do more things. I'm but one spirit. All right, do I need to reclaim here probably to deal with everything going on? So I can't make a sacred site there, so I need to do the big defend there and just like flash flood over here, I guess. I could encompassing ward and save that. No, the towns do too much damage though, right? Yeah, we need to reclaim, I think. Big reclaim, yeah. I'm gonna have 7 energy, so we need to play this. I hope you can get your top innate right. So we're definitely playing Indomitable, so we can defend here because we don't have a sacred site there. We can play these. We can only play 4 cards. We can't get our top innate, right? Or if we're, yeah, we had to play 4 cards with water, right? We can't get the top innate. That's not possible. Could get a major that costs 3. I think it's more likely to just try to play more of these cards, right? Like I could play Flash Floods and take out this town. I think that's probably a way to go. I don't think I'm going to get the top innate this turn. If I don't do Indomitable, then I like sacrifice that presence over there, I guess. I need another card. Do I have enough? In jungle is 11 damage at the moment. Yeah, killing all my Dahan that I put there. That's not good. I need to defend there. So I can still get my like 2nd level. They're just building a town here. They're building a city here. 5 card plays or a watery defend. That's true. And there might be a watery defend if I go for a minor power. So let's do that. There is not a watery defend. There is a watery growth and a watery rain of blood. Lure of the Unknown. I like that card a lot, actually. It's fun. If you like. Come here. It's unknown. This is defend 5, or sorry, defend 4, as we found. It's really good. Doesn't fit my elements, though. It wouldn't defend enough here. It would be helpful for this land, maybe, the following turn, because I could use that there. So that's useful. Rain of Blood and Voracious Growth. That's really good fear here. 3 fear for free. And good elements. This is light removal. Otherwise, not the best card. If there's something for Lure the Unknown to do and stop something happening, but it can only move one thing, so it's not great. I could take Drift down just for this situation next turn. And the Picross does say it's really good. There's going to be 5 damage in that land next turn, and it would defend 4, and then they would all die. Bertez wants Rain of Blood. Yeah, I mean, generating fear, as you say, is probably the way we're going to win, right? So, and it has the right elements. That was my thought as well. So, and it's free. That's important. Yeah, River's Bounty, most likely. Rain of Blood, most likely. So what's happening? We're going to defend here. That's going to wipe this area clean. Almost, maybe totally. They're going to build a city here. They're going to... Yeah, we're going to flash floods this town so they don't cause a problem there. So that was part of the plan, unless I can do something else. I could defend it, but I'd rather not deal with it that way. They're going to build a city here. So I could do both. I could destroy the town here and defend that other one. That is a thing I could do. I don't want to be stuck in the reclaim all my cards every turn though, right? Like, I want to have that for this. Probably. Maybe, probably. So yeah, they build a city here, they build a town here. Dunk your remaining powers into another Call the Dahan Ways turn. That's true. I like Call the Dahan Ways. So we want to Shadows, and I want to keep that defend and not. Let's see what we get if we do this. So then next turn we could get back Indomitable next turn and play 5 cards. Right? And play this and enough elements to get the big one. Maybe Rain of Blood instead of Shadows. But then I wouldn't get the Dahan Ways thing. I think Shadows for the fear, but I mean I could play something else besides I could play, if I'm thinking of, I could use Quicken the Earth Struggles here instead. Just to defend there and then block the build here. That's an option. Building a city sucks, right? So if I can block them building a city, that's really good. Versus, maybe I'll do that instead. So if I do the, oh, I don't know if I have no energy left. So I would have to not do Call the Dahan Ways. Yeah. Okay. Do this. So we're going to claim here, put down the 5 card plays. I think we need that. We want a sacred site somewhere that we're going to defend on. Oh, but it has to be there. Okay, so put it there. Flash Floods is going to go here and keep this one from blighting. I mean, I could just let it blight and lose a presence, but I keep losing a presence from the blight card every turn, so I don't want that. Whoop. Making my decision there. I can get away again with destroying a presence over here, I think, because unless there's something that I really don't need and I can forget, but they're all in my hand. I guess I can just destroy something in play, but I'm gonna get rid of this one up here in the jungle, or should I get rid of the one in the mountain? Mountain or jungle? Mountain or jungle? Jungle's about to clear, but I'm thinking about what might come up. Yeah. It's fine. Choose different line of Dahan. Invaders take 1 damage per Dahan. Yes! Oh, that's too bad that I didn't have enough Dahan here. So here would be 4 damage and kill both towns. This would block them building a town. This blocks them building a city, so I think it has to be this wetland. That's real good. I'm going to let them build a town there because I can keep them from building a city here. And we're going to generate a bunch more fear here. And we'll actually be able to convert that town into a Dahan. So most likely we'll do that there. Well, I could do it here. Here they explore. In jungle and sand. Well, I guess wrong. Oh, yeah, well, it's not a huge difference, but... Almost won the game right there. That's true. If I had gone ahead and prevented the build here, I would have won, right? Well, not won. Oh, right, because there was no town here and no town here, right? And then, was there a mountain town? Oh, mountain town would have been left, right? So we're off by 1. Pretty great though, right? 1 town away from victory. Okay, so what do we got? Call of Dahan ways. We'll be able to convert a town into Dahan, which I'm thinking of probably the wetlands here, because this is going to be another like ravage spot. We can get this guy out of the jungle here, send him into here. Yeah, I think there's no reason. I guess I can move. I can't do that spot. So, and this spot I don't care about. So it makes sense to block this guy and send him into the wetlands. Probably they're gonna ravage, but I'm gonna deal with it. Most important to wipe the sands. Well, I mean this. I can keep them from building on the jungle or on the sands. Probably here. This one's a little... I mean, I can move a town. Someone got 4 more fears, you trigger 3 fear cards. They're building next. Yeah, they're right. They're ravaging and building in the sands. I could put a Dahan over here, and that would take care of that. That's one way to do it. Oh, but I can only gather, so I can't. Yeah, right. Priorities here because they're gonna build there, so having this get erased is ideal. I mean, I think I'm gonna try to gain a new card so I can have defense in all 3 lands. That would be the best solution. Turn the wetlands town into a Dahan. Which one? Right, probably this one. On the coast? That's what I was thinking. Oh, that was pushing. Sorry, I played the wrong card. Call it Dahan ways. That's what I was thinking of doing that too, because then if I can defend here, yeah. So I could push this guy, or I could push, thinking of what I want to push. I could push, if I push one of these towns away, then it's less of a problem, right? Like I push this town into here. These guys are going to be better equipped to kill it. If I can try to win during Ravage, right, is kind of the idea. Yeah, that's what I was thinking if I cross pushing that sand down there, because we don't want it in here. We can use the 20 in here and the, or whatever, the 10 in the other one. Yeah, so we only need to get Indomitable, which we can get with our free reclaim. And so we could just get more energy and maybe get another defend card and just make it even more certain. Well, let's see. So Indomitable, defend 20. The other one, defend 10. Even the Sand's Blight only cascades once and leaves you 1 Blight left on the card. Right. Oh yeah, and Encompassing would defend that, right? It wouldn't Blight. Because I moved the town. Do the innate first and play whatever's left over. Right, so I have 5 plays, so I can just play all I have here. I don't have energy, that's what I don't have. I don't have enough energy to play this and all those other cards. That's what I'm worried about. If I have my basic innate just playing these, right? Oh, I'm missing 1 sunshine. I have the water. Right, I don't need this. So I would need to pull up Flash Floods. All you need to defend 20 and defend 10 cards. Is that it? Right, then there's no towns left. There. Right, I need 1 more energy. Right, if I defend here and I defend here, they Ravage and I win, right? So. There we go. We can get a minor power anyways, just for why not. Each Dahan deals 1 damage to a different invader. I mean, it doesn't super matter what I take here. Take more fear. Right, I just need to play these 2. And everything else is gravy. Delicious gravy. Let's just play all the cost 0 cards I can. I still get my small innate. River overflowing with babies and presents. Indomitable! Oh no, I need to do a thing. Let's forget a power this time. We never actually played Encompassing Wards. We're like, this is the best. Fear cards might win us. Replace a town with... There was none available. Okay. Alright, and then the invaders murder each other. I'm sure that's what's happening there. Scapegoats, yep. Alright, we're going to Ravage. We may need to not pick that first. That's why we have the ordering, because we're going to get a Cascade. Alright. No cities, and no towns after this. We win! I am surprised. Thanks, chat, for helping out in figuring some things out, but that was nice. A solo victory over Sweden 4. I guess maybe I know something about the game. Invaders are deeply afraid and no cities remain to turn to for refuge. Score 53, that's definitely my highest score. Very good. And I think all of these things happened, except the heavy mining. We were able to avoid them dealing 6 damage during Ravage. That would have been bad. Berta's score is based on arcane calculation. It's difficulty multiplied by things, and it has to do with the number of things on the board at the end and so on. It's a formula in the physical rule book. I don't think we've got it in the digital version right now. All right, it is 10 o'clock Atlantic, and we played a whole bunch of Spirit Island. That's probably going to be it for the stream tonight. I could share my screenshot. Because that's important. Best high score ever. Yeah. Thanks everyone for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed the new setup that I've got here on the iMac. I'll probably tweak it a little bit, maybe have a different layout, try to see if I can get like a transparent thing going for the background. I'm not gonna like get a green screen or anything, but like if I can do like a Zoom style thing where it figures it out, that will be cool. Yeah, Lou Dolphin is going to be doing awesome Spirit Island streams this week. Very nice. And yeah, if you are streaming Spirit Island and enjoying Spirit Island Digital, give us a shout if you're interested in joining our stream team. We are definitely looking for any more streamers who would like to show off Spirit Island in a capacity. So, but you know, requirements are that you already stream and have some experience. So get in touch with us and let us know what you've got, and we can chat about it. Lou Dolphin is doing Spirit Island on Thursday and on Spirit Island Saturdays. Very nice. Yeah, because On Deck has moved to Monday. So Spirit Island Saturdays from Lou Dolphin. Jeremy is, he'll be on sometimes, but he's having to deal with a lot more at home now with the quarantines and everything. So he's not able to stream from the office or anything. So it's going to be still primarily me. I mean, it has been for the last 2 years or something, it seems now, that I've sort of been the constant and Jeremy's been on sometimes. And so it's just going to remain like that, but maybe even less Jeremy than usual, but we'll see. I should be able to get him on video from now on too, and I bring him on too. So I'll probably be hosting even if he's on. So yeah, that is going to be it. Thanks all for watching, and yeah, one other thing, I might do some more streaming on my personal channel soon, so stay tuned for that. That would be probably non-Handelabra stuff. Thinking of playing some of their games and maybe streaming them. That would be at Migrant P if you want to follow that. We'll see. So I'm going to go to the new end title card. I don't have the music hooked up yet on this computer, but I'll get that for next week. So you can see the new schedule where On Deck has moved and everything. So good night all. Thanks for watching.